Article 250 of the Constitution establishes the IEBC as one of the independent commissions that are recognized in the Constitution. As an independent commission in the Constitution, it ought to operate independently and accountably to the people of Kenya. So what in your view are those principles in the Constitution that makes IEBC able to discharge its mandate independently and without any interferences?
Thank you very much. So IEBC has constituted or has formed through our Constitution is independent because it does not report to any other institution. In its line of operation, it reports to Parliament, and it discharges its mandate without reference to other arms of government, but in collaboration in terms of operational and also guidance, working together. So independence is assured through ensuring that it can set its own rules, policies, procedures. The Commission has been empowered in its discharge of its mandate to be able to come up with rules and regulations to be able to discharge its duties, and it has been given the authority to be able to conduct and declare results in elections in Kenya. So that gives it, the Constitution itself gives it the independence. Independence also means that it can plan its own activities and be able to execute those activities.
Are the commissioners who work for the IEBC independent?
By law, they are independent.
What guarantees this independence?
There is the tenure of office. There is the mandate that is given by the Constitution, which cannot be taken over by any other body, which they have to discharge. So the law has given them certain mandates and the authority and the power to discharge those mandates.
Thank you. As an independent commission, is it accountable in any way? And please explain to the panel how it is accountable.
Yes, one of the tenets of all independent institutions or all public institutions is accountability. IEBC is not exception. It is accountable for the decisions it makes. It is accountable for the resources it receives and for the actions it takes. So it is accountable, for example, to Parliament for the regulations it does. It has to be approved by Parliament. It is accountable for the monies it receives from the National Exchequer, because then they have to be audited, and if there are problems with that, then the individuals responsible will be held accountable. So they are responsible, but they are accountable to institutions that have been given different responsibilities.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I wish you the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Allow me to ask Madam Koki Muli to also ask you some questions. Thank you. Koki.
Thank you, Chair. Good morning again, Dr. Ido. I would like to just ask you a brief question, which is a follow-up of the discussions we have been having over the last 1 week with other candidates for the position of chair. You have had them identify very clearly some of the challenges and the failures associated with IEBC in previous elections. Today, I would like you to briefly explain to the members of the panel what you would do to avoid these failures, or to address them. In some of them still persist, to address those failures, the challenges that still persist, and also moving forward to ensure that subsequent elections are devoid of some of these failures. Thank you.
Thank you, Ambassador. Indeed, the IBC has faced a number of challenges, and it continues to resolve some of them, and some of them continue to be outstanding. One among these is in the manner in which the elections are conducted and results are transmitted. Technology has been a challenge in terms of results transmission, and therefore because of that there has been contests of the results that have been declared. Sometimes technology has been failing, and sometimes the results have been disputed because of that. I will identify a number of these challenges and then identify how we can resolve them. So going by the technology, I think we need to do an audit of the technology we have in terms of what is working, what is not working, why are we having challenges. Part of the challenge is preparation. The gadgets needs to be checked early. Test runs needs to be done. If there are challenges with the software and the transmission mechanism, this needs to be checked before the election. So by doing an audit, we can identify where the bottlenecks are and remove those bottlenecks in terms of technology. And of course, technology also is an evolving thing. Today we have this technology, tomorrow there is a better one. We need to continuously upgrade and improve our technology so that it meets the standards of today. That's one challenge they have been having. We've also had a challenge of trust deficit, which has led to apathy. People are not coming out to exercise their right to vote and to choose their leaders. There is, in my view, informational gap, and that needs to be bridged. Stakeholders need to be brought on board, and IBC needs to be a little bit open in how it does its things and explain itself, not only the techniques of doing the election, but also the process of it, why they are taking certain decisions, so that all stakeholders feel that as a referee they are the right people to do this. So there is need for more engagement, more targeted engagement with different stakeholders to explain themselves, to allay fears, to be open in terms of how they do things, so that then this apathy, this lack of trust is removed.